Yo, what's up, guys? As you guys can probably tell by the title already, I am going to be talking about Lonzo Ball. Ever since the trade deadline, and honestly since the Lakers drafted him a few years back, the Chicago Bulls have had many rumors just connecting them and Lonzo Ball. But before I jump right into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. At 15K, I'm doing a face reveal and a jersey giveaway. Also, leave a quick like on today's video. It takes a second and helps me out. So thank you guys for that. But let's just jump right into it. Because like I said, ever since he got drafted into the league, the Chicago Bulls have obviously been interested in him. The rumors just continue to come out. I know I've made a lot of Lonzo Ball, I'd say, videos already in the past. But this is a pretty big one, and I believe the Chicago Bulls are going to be very interested, and they're just expected to target Lonzo Ball in this upcoming offseason, I'd say. And I made a video the other day talking about how Lonzo Ball might be out of the Chicago Bulls price range. Definitely go give that video a watch if you guys missed it. But say Lonzo Ball is out of Chicago's price range because the Bulls were, I'd say, expected to have 2 max contracts available in this upcoming offseason. Of course, this offseason was supposed to have a bunch of big names, but they all, I'd say, signed extensions or are more than likely not going to, I'd say, turn down their player options, such as Kawhi and Chris Paul. So, of course, the Bulls added another all-star to this roster at the trade deadline. And even after trading for Vucevic at the trade deadline, even Casey Johnson, I'd say a Bulls insider, said that the Chicago Bulls were still talking to the Pelicans and wanted to just try and trade for Lonzo Ball and get him on this team. And ever since the trade rumors came out, I'd say right before the trade deadline, Lonzo Ball really stepped up his play, and he might have played his way out of the Chicago Bulls price range. But without a doubt, in this upcoming offseason, the Pelicans are open to a Lonzo Ball sign and trade. This rumor just came out the other day. You know, like I said, the rumors involving Lonzo Ball were, I'd say, pretty much just going on throughout the whole season. I'm very surprised the Pelicans did not trade him at the trade deadline. If any Pelicans fans are watching this video, definitely leave some comments just discussing if you guys want to re-sign Lonzo Ball. I know it's 50-50. Same with Bulls fans. Some of us love him. Some of us hate him just because of LaVine. We just don't want him on this roster. But no matter what, his name around the trade deadline, and I'd say honestly for months now, has just been a very popular topic to talk about. And around the trade deadline, the Clippers, Bulls, Nuggets, Hawks, and many other teams called the Pelicans. I made a video covering that. The Bulls even offered, I'd say, 1 or 2 trade offers to the Pelicans for Lonzo Ball, but it's obvious that they turned them down. And according to, I'd say, a New York Post, if Lonzo Ball were to leave the New Orleans Pelicans this offseason, the Chicago Bulls would be the New York Knicks' top competitor for him. So just going over that first, it's looking like the Knicks are expected to target Lonzo and give him a lot of money in this upcoming offseason. You know, like I said, the Bulls are more than likely not going to have the money to sign him. So we're more than likely going to have to do a sign and trade with the Pelicans. And that rumor just came out yesterday saying the Pelicans are open to a Lonzo Ball sign and trade. You know, I love Lonzo Ball. I think he will fit amazing with this roster if the Bulls have a chance to get him. You know, Arcidiacono has been just connected to Lonzo for months now. Even his old team, the Nuggets, were interested in him as well. I feel like him and LaVine backcourt would work amazing. And on the season, Lonzo's played very solid in about 31 minutes a night. He's put up 14 points a game, shooting about 42% from the field and also 38% from deep. I know a lot of NBA fans used to make fun of him for his jumper, but he got that fixed, and he's a very good three-point shooter now. Honestly, a knockdown shooter. He's also putting up about 4 rebounds a game, 6 assists a game, a steal and a half a game, and almost a block as well. You know, he's only 23. He's a 6'6" point guard. And I know the Pelicans, they haven't really been using him as a point guard because they kind of play through Zion Williamson. And I understand that, but I do know some Pelicans fans are really frustrated with the way that I'd say their head coach has used Lonzo Ball, making him more of just like a 2-guard or just a 3-point shooter when he's way more than that. And even LaVine, I remember he came out at the trade deadline literally saying, like, I hope my son gets traded. He's not happy playing for the Pelicans. He doesn't like New Orleans. And that's just typical LaVine, you know. He's always going to say some extra things. I'm sure Lonzo had to hint something to him. I just don't see LaVine saying that out of nowhere. LaVine and Lonzo are just big city, I'd say, people. It's obvious that Lonzo wants to go to a big city. He literally said not too long ago, or his agent came out and said that his dream scenario would be signing with the Knicks or Bulls in this upcoming offseason. Even when the Bulls did play, I'd say, the Pelicans earlier on in this season, you could see Zach LaVine and Coby White go out of their way, I'd say all the way to the end of the Pelicans bench, to pretty much dab up Lonzo Ball. So it's definitely a very interesting topic. Like I said earlier in the video, Bulls fans are split 50-50 if they either love him or hate him. I'm in that love category. I feel like he would fix a lot of the Bulls' needs. You know, he brings instant better defense than Sato and Coby White. He's I'd say, pure point guard. He's a very good three-point shooter. He's 6'6", good defender, good rebounder. I just hope the Bulls don't, I'd say, overpay for him too much, because I know the Knicks have a lot of salary cap in this upcoming offseason. The Bulls have anywhere from $24 to $26 million, and I saw Lonzo Ball wants anywhere from $20 to $25 million per season. I believe he's worth that, especially because all the big stars that were supposed to be free agents are more than likely not going to be free agents in this upcoming season. Young talents like Lonzo Ball and Lauri Markkanen are expected to get overpaid now. And speaking of Lauri Markkanen, I know the Bulls offered, I'd say, Lauri Markkanen for a Lonzo Ball, I'd say, swap at the trade deadline. I believe that's still the trade, or I'd say what they're building on. You know, that's the main two players that if the Bulls do sign and trade for Lonzo Ball, I expect Markkanen to go back. Considering both these players just haven't fit with their teams, they're both super young, they have a lot of potential. It just seems like those players would be involved in a sign and trade if it does happen. But no matter what, say the Bulls can't sign and trade for Lonzo Ball, I still expect the Bulls to heavily pursue Lonzo Ball in this upcoming offseason. The Bulls also talked with the Pelicans GM David Griffin about Lonzo Ball more than the Knicks did at the NBA trade deadline. They're obviously interested. Artur said he was not happy with the point guard play throughout this season. It just hasn't been consistent and honestly just good in general. Coby White has been playing better as of late, but of course that's without Zach LaVine. And those two as a backcourt is an interesting fit. And I know the Knicks and OKC Thunder are viewed as the top landing spot for Lonzo Ball this season. And both those teams are going to have a lot of salary cap. So I don't see the Bulls, I'd say, outbidding these teams. If they want to get this done, I expect them to sign and trade for Lonzo Ball. Definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video. Like I said, I'm high on Lonzo. I believe he's a perfect fit with this roster. I feel like a Lonzo, Zach LaVine backcourt could be deadly, especially if Patrick Williams takes that next step. You know, Vucevic is already an all-star. Zach LaVine is already an all-star. I expect the Bulls to have a very busy offseason in this upcoming summer. Definitely leave any comments or questions you guys have about any of the topics I talked about or for me in today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.